What up?
Got some time.
Yeah. I just gotta break down some stuff and bag them up. Do you want to come back here with me while I'm
Yeah.
fucking bagging shit? I gotta get this order done, man. I made a mistake. I bit off more than I could chew, Marcus. So I heard.
Spit some of it back out on. I'm sorry.
What?
I was carrying the metaphor on in a weird way. Ignore me. What's up?
I heard that you threw your fucking shit down on the table.
I'm not throw it on the table. I handed it to Larry before church, but I don't know. Maybe I had the votes, but shit got real tense. And
at the table, or
no. That's what I was trying to avoid. Like, being as brief about it as possible. Like, the challenge was thrown. I started talking to members about, you know, the challenge specifically, things that Maddie brought forth, how I felt about how I'm doing and why I did the things that I did that were in question. I had a lot of members kind of go, this feels weird. I'm not really cool with what's being done, so I got your back. About midway through the week after, and this is just kind of how it happened. I'm not trying to say nothing or imply nothing, but some members started talking to members of cabinet, and then those members would come back to me and be like, well, I know I said that I have your back on this one, but as I've heard some different things, like I'm having some second thoughts. And it got tense, and I had some heated conversations, not like bad conversations, just like had to answer a lot of questions about, you know, how people felt about me, and ended up getting called into chapel during the cabinet meeting to answer for the way people interpreted the things I say is the charitable way I'll describe that. And just the tension and I'll be honest, like, again, between you, me, and this wall, like, just the anger from some people in that room towards me, if they're feeling that kind of emotion about me holding this flash, as much as I know that I could keep doing this job and excel in any way anybody asked me to, if it's that much of a point of contention that it is driving a wedge in our club, I just don't want to be that anymore. And maybe it's not, right? Like, I mean, some members don't even know there's tension or was tension. It just is what it is. And maybe I would have had that support, but to me, it became a matter of, like, I was told time and again that the club is changing, and some people were putting it to the point that, like, the enforcer that I was and needed to be 2 years ago for this club is not the kind of enforcer the club wants or needs today. And again, I'm probably going to go to my grave believing that I could deliver in whatever capacity was asked of me, but enough people disagreed that whether I won or not, it just felt like the right choice for the club was to put it down.
I can understand that. I thought it was more of like, this doesn't look like I'm going to have votes, so I'm just going to put it down.
I mean, it's a thought in my head. I'd like to hope that I was going to have the votes and that people had faith in me, but, you know, I know that people were going to vote a certain way and hate doing it because they're friends with me, they know me, and, like, that weighed on me too. And it's like, if I could just absolve that by you know, not making people have to make that choice, isn't that better for the club?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
It's a very tough question. It's like, you know, you wanted to kind of like get feedback. I think a vote definitely is feedback. You know?
Yeah.
But I also understand, like, the reasoning behind why you did it now, and that makes me kind of like, God damn, that's like fucking big of you.
I
It's selfless, and you felt evidently, you know, like I was also thinking too, is like all the challenges against you, like maybe that was getting to your head.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, look, I take a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of experiences in my time, but for whatever their reasons, it doesn't feel great. And I'm saying this because I don't know how else to describe it. But to feel, not to say that there was specifically one, but to feel like there's a target on your back from your brothers and sisters in a family that's supposed to support each other.
Mhm.
Like it, the first time was whatever, but the second time just felt different. And I don't want to be a member of this club that draws that kind of negative attention. I don't want to be the problem in Black Lotus. I want to support my brothers and sisters. I want to love my brothers and sisters. And I could do that as an enforcer, but maybe not being an enforcer was the best way to do it better right now. But, you know, I mean, I'll tell you, putting it down hurt, but I felt like there was just this fucking weight of relief.
Well, then that's your answer.
Yeah. And who's to say, you know, like if everybody else bombs out of the Flash, like maybe 6 months down the road, you're looking at Enforcer Corvus again.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You know what? It's very interesting because like, who's gonna want to pick that up now?
Jake got the nomination, and
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he accepted it because he was interested last time. And I'll be honest, like, I think out of everybody, that's the reason why I voted for him over Rivers, was because I think Jake, with the road captain experience, knows how to handle responsibility in this club. And I think the way he thinks is more the way I think. Not specifically, we're different people, but we both put level-headedness into making decisions when we make them. And I think he's going to maintain a focus on wanting to like enforce the bylaws in a reasonable, interpretative way.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if Rivers is going to do yet. I know Cameron doesn't really do much of it, and I'm not, you know, I'm not throwing out shade. It's just that was never her strong suit as an enforcer. Like that was, you know, as everybody jokes, that was definitely my area. And I just want to know that somebody's going to maintain that level of commitment to seeing that our laws are honored. And again, members are usually pretty good about it. There's a reason why in 2 years I never actually issued a single fine. All I had to do was basically say, hey, do this thing the bylaw says you should do, that you should be doing anyway, idiot. And then go, yeah, you're right. But it's going to be different. And, you know, I feel a little different. But I'm not, you know.
Sure feels different.
Yeah, nothing's changed, but...
You're still you.
Of course.
That's all that matters, man.
Indeed.
At the end of the day, it's just a patch.
I mean, you know,
it means a lot, though.
It does. But, you know, what counts is everything else we do for the club.
What counts is who's wearing it, you know? Whether it's got a patch on it or not, what really counts is the person inside that vest.
Yeah.
Cut. Excuse me, don't tell anyone I said that.
Look, it's a cut, but that is technically a vest. So, you know.